the top terrace. This is where all of the echinacea pops up, and I left some seed heads in, and have onions here. You can see no echinacea yet. The onions made it through fine. This is my blueberry. I believe this was the blue ray blueberry I got last year from cutting. I've started to transplant some of the seedlings. I left one thing in, and this is maybe a cabbage that died down to basically a stump. And it's coming back, and I just kind of let it be. I'm probably going to take that up because it's not going to be anything super usable. That is a parsley that came back from also dying down to the ground. It's like my onion split. You come through and clip some of them boys. These are cauliflowers I put in here. Just a couple. They're out way too early, but I'm experimenting. I have another round behind them. Another cauliflower. Because it's going to be like the 70s and 80s all this week, so I figured, it kind of suits my experiment to see what I can get away with. I'm sure I'll be really sad when we have a freeze in like the end of March and it kills everything, but we're trying. So this is probably my happiest blueberry. It is burgundy leafed blueberry, and this is praying mantis. What do you call that? Cocoon, exotic type of thing. So I'm sure I'm not saying the right words, but we'll leave that boy there, obviously. Artichoke and some kale. Yes, all of the slugs are not out in full force yet, so I haven't sprayed any of these things with BT because the moths are also not out yet, which is one thing I thought maybe I can get around. Thyme died back almost to the ground. It is starting to come back. The stuff is super tough. Same for most of the things I'm showing. When we had noise. We had a big freeze. Everything got down to 0, and it killed off almost everything. So a lot of things are coming back, which is fantastic. I knew some things would, but I think more than I thought came back. Some yarrow from last year. It's a kale that I transplanted out just a bit ago. Very happy yarrow. Very happy chives. And this hyssop coming up from seed that I left. Bees love that stuff, so basically I had one plant I brought with me from our move in South Carolina, and it just has always seeds every year. More chives, and then crocus. And these are just regular old crocus, and then those boys are the saffron crocus right there. And I'm gonna say that I didn't know there was a difference. It goes to show, I guess, how much I know about things. But I thought they were basically the same. But these crocus don't have, trying to open it up a little bit so you can see. They don't really have like the little stem, what is that, stamen that, I'm saying all the words today. That is saffron, and of course somebody had to go wash their car, so I made this one. So there's some carrots, radishes I just transplanted out, which clearly something is eating, so that might answer that question. Or carrots that made it through. Lots of onions, radishes. Some of them need to come out with the BT. So I'm waiting for a couple of days. Mostly everything here is still onions. So I'll just sit through. And then same in this bed is mostly just onions. And these were broccoli, I believe. I feel like that might be birds pecking at that and that damage on it. So BT won't help that. But yeah, some more carrots that made it through. And I believe broccoli. And then I'm starting to expand out this one here, this bottom bed that I was talking about filling in last year. And there's really not a ton happening in the rest with the orchard. Peach trees starting to wake up, and it's got problems. It might get more of a haircut. Apple tree needs more of a haircut. Same thing, I probably need to do all that soon before it all wakes up. The happiest blackberry that I probably should have cut way back, but I didn't. I don't know if this is a bad idea. This is all one plant. They're just like 3 ginormous stems that came off of one plant from last year, and it gave me almost no fruit. So I'm hoping that this year, in the second year, it'll change its mind and give me a lot of fruit. And the pawpaw, largely undamaged. Elder, or elderberry, the first one, seems to be doing fine. It's starting to wake up. Most of the strawberries in this bed that were basically like ground cover got killed almost all the way back. The raspberries starting to bud out. Oh, look at it. Missed a cane borer there. I do have some of these areas here where it swells up, and every time I've done that and I've cut it open, I've never seen any bugs, but that's supposed to be basically what it looks like when you have a cane borer. So hopefully I didn't miss that. That's way up high. Something that's more like a water thing, maybe. I don't know. I tried to do my research and didn't find anything satisfactorily explain all that. And raspberries and blueberries. This is the original blueberry here. Sorry, some bird's mad at me. And I don't remember the variety because I had it forever. And yeah, it's getting sizable now. And then, and that's one I had from last year, and I don't have a tag on it. I don't remember what variety it is either. But clearly it's put up a big growth spike there. Maybe a little too happy, I don't know. Yeah, I tried to propagate some blueberries this year too, and it also didn't work out, so I might have to come take some more cuttings. I just think I just watered them too much, a little overzealous, so get them to pop up, leaf out, and then once I take the cover off of them, so I'll leave it on too long, get them moldy, and then maybe get a little overzealous with the watering. I think I make it harder than it needs to be. And then these are just more raspberries down here. These may be the black jewel raspberry, black raspberries, because I got several last year from a bare root plant sale, and didn't get anything from them. I got 3 or 4 different varieties, and nothing happened. And so I think these are the traditional, the heritage raspberries, but since it's so close to that stick, it was supposed to be black jewel. Maybe we'll get surprised later on. But yeah, all right, I think that's pretty much everything for